She's got to go poke something in a box, and then she'll be right back. Look, it's so hot I cut my hair off.
Me too. I did it first, though.
It is true. Uh-oh,
The
is that a
doorbell.
customer?
It is the doorbell dinger.
All right, go
Oh, well,
ding
I gotta-
along. Got those keys I gave you? Got your label? Got your box? Remember the box and the bubbles right there? We had one more we had to print. Hey, we'll be with you just a second. Well, I won't. She will. Hey, Pam. Hey. Hey. People popping up. I can't help myself. Hey. Okay, so I know you're wanting to see what that one looks like. But I'm gonna make you wait. Let's see. We should do. I'm so excited about the coffee one. I want to do the coffee one first. I just can't help it. And I don't need to do the coffee one first because then my soap cutter will have dark soap in it. But I'm just a bad girl. So let's get you to where you can see it. Now, if you watched the video yesterday, you'll know that we put 2 ounces of coffee essential oil. Now, not just coffee. Let me find it. Hang on. Roasted coffee. Roasted coffee essential oil from Essential Depot. And I thought, I don't know. I was like expecting some mocha frappe. But it's essential oil. I had to re-gear. I swear, it smells like the best roasted coffee you ever got. That first sniff in the cup, in the morning, but like powerfully strong. It is so awesome. So anyway, and then we put a half a cup of coffee in a pot on the stove, not in a coffee pot. And we put about 2 cups of water in there, put her on high, got her boiling. Oh, that is really nice. I can't remember how expensive that was. I think it was like $40 or something, for the bottle of 4 ounces, like $10 an ounce. So that means I've roughly got about $20 in scent, $10 per loaf in here, because there's an ounce per loaf. And you know how I love things strong. So, like, next time I may put the whole bottle in there. That means it'll take me 4 bars just to pay for the essential oil. And then, 3 bars to pay for the supplies to make the soap. 1 bar to pay for the labor. So, I'll have 3 bars profit. But, oh my gosh. But it is really, really awesome, just like it is. I mean, any normal, red-blooded soaper would think this was awesome. You know me, I'm just like a power-hungry freak who loves stuff to be super strong. Pay me no attention. So let me set these till she gets back. She's going to put them on our trays. We life hacked the Essential Depot soap cutting trays, and I forgot to go get them. So let's do it while we're waiting on her. We've got a light out right up here, so it's a little dark. I'm fighting with the garbage can. There we go. I think I hit my extension cord too. There we go. Now we can put our sofa. Life hack. Sears went out of business. And so we bought some of their aisle display things, and they had these metal framework, you know, and it had these shelves that sat on it. But we took all the shelves and we added them to the taller ones that we got in there for selling the soap. And so we put the Essential Depot trays on here and used zip ties to connect them. So they're easily washed just the way they are. But we can easily nip them off and take them and wash them and install the back 3 little zip ties. So it's no big deal at all. So now I don't have to pick up one tray to see what's under the other tray, or remove 5 trays to get, or 3 trays to get to the bottom tray. I can take care of each one of my trays all at one time. If you want one of those Johnny Cash posters, just see what number it is and then go to the box on the wall and get that number. They're $5.99 for the non-blacklight posters. Everybody loves my Johnny Cash one. Huh?
What a great story.
Oh, thank you. She just said I had a great story.
This is like going back in my hippie days.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Going back to your hippie days. Now, here we always label them. So it says coffee on it. And then this one's going to look very similar to the next one. I got to show you what I do for the next one. This one here that I'm fixing to cut has literally been walking out the door. Literally walking out the door. We cannot keep it in stock. And I take some of it home with me. You know, I usually try to, do as best I can without, taking our best sellers home so that there's plenty for people to buy. But I couldn't help myself. And I have started taking it home every chance I get. I'm going to take one of these home. Now, what's the benefit of the roasted coffee? I'm going to assume it was not made with caffeine-free beans. So the caffeine plus the added caffeine of the coffee and the coffee grounds that I added, which if you want to see exactly how dense that is, it would be 1/4 of a cup per loaf of 11 to 12 bars. And I put a 1/2 cup in 2 cups of water roughly, then boiled it for a little while, and then put it on simmer and let it go down just till it was wet sand-like texture. And then I dumped that right in my soap at the very end with the super fats, and then added the fragrance. And it's good. I can't wait to smell it once it gets cured. And then you get it in the shower with some hot water first thing in the morning. But this one here has become my all-time favorite. I haven't even put it on the website because I worry we could keep up with shipping right now because we've had problems with our air conditioner. We've actually been having to wait about making some soaps because it gets so freaking hot in here. And we've been trying to get all the insulation up, but we finally got all the insulation up. But we're still hot in here. It has just been a really, really hot summer. And this is a new air conditioner for this building, and it just don't cut it. But since we got new vents, we are doing 10 times better. This is 2 ounces of dragon's blood from Essential Depot. And that dragon's blood is some kind of awesome compared to any other that we find. We love it the best. It does make the soap dark. So we put coffee in it, and that makes it the most wonderful scrubby. I'm telling you, this feels so awesome on your skin, and it smells so heavenly. It lingers in your hair. It lingers in my husband's beard. It lingers on your skin. It is absolutely wonderful. It's a shame they've closed down the affiliate program because then you could use my link and buy yourself some. Since I'm telling you all about it. But Essential Depot says that they're closing the affiliate program. Feel free to send them an email, and you can give them a little gripe tirade for me. All right. Ooh, and it's so pretty too. We had just a little bit, that just didn't seem to get blended in, I guess, as well. And we didn't even realize it. I was training a new girl, and that looks really pretty. Oh, and it smells so heavenly. And it's the same thing. Same amount of coffee, done the same way. But you can see this is darker. And that's because the dragon's blood makes your soap dark. It makes it brown. And so, and we try to stay as natural as we can. So adding the coffee to it just makes it perfect. Oh, isn't that pretty? We did it by accident. Oh, let's see. I can't put these on the same aisle as this one because it looks too similar. And we've got to make sure we put the dragon's blood. And these are the hemp soap as well. This is my hemp soap. That makes them extra moisturizing. Hemp oil saponifies 100%, where olive oil doesn't. So olive oil is not a good choice for soap making. But the hemp oil does seem to saponify, but does maybe better moisturizing than the olive oil. So I prefer the hemp oil over the olive. So when we make the hemp soap, and look at me, I got you moved wrong. When we do the hemp soap, we replace one of our liquid oils in the recipe with hemp oil, and then we replace oh my gosh, look at that. I wonder if it'll stay. Sometimes this with the dragon's blood, when it'll be this color, but then when the air touches it, sometimes it'll be lighter on the inside, or you'll see it be darker around the edges. I'm not sure exactly how we got this. I got a new employee. So anyway, I guess I'll have to figure out how I did it. Or figure out how she did it. It could just be that she didn't blend the essential oils in, or it could be that she didn't blend the coffee in as well. And so therefore I got these creams. Now, on that thought, you can always have a crock pot of soap cooking that is solid, that you don't color, that's white. Well, ours are naturally white. And then when you're finished, you can take a couple of globs of it and throw it into your soaps and make a real pretty white swirl throughout your soaps. After you've put your scent in, after you've done everything, and you're ready to mold, just throw a couple of globs in there and sort of swirl it around and then put it in your mold. That's just really pretty. All right. I'm going to go do that other dark one over there. This is our Boo Boo soap. Has all kinds of really great skin healing essential oils, even though we don't call this soap, of course, skin healing. We call it the Boo Boo soap. And that means, if anybody asks, that it's specially designed to cleanse skin that has boo-boos. I mean, you would want to use something harsh on your boo-boos, right? And we put activated charcoal in there because activated charcoal is so blasted healing. And it's a detox by nature. But of course, if anybody asks, activated charcoal is something that you'll have to research yourself. But did you know a supply company can make claims about its ingredients? If you are selling a item that is not a standalone product, but is an ingredient that people would add to other products, and you're representing yourself as an ingredient company, you can make claims about your products. But they just can't use those claims in the products that they make. They have to follow the guidelines regarding those particular products. Let me go get the other bar, and then maybe Bridget will be, I don't know. Bridget may not get to join us. We've got 2 customers in the store. Oh, and I got to tell you about the fun things. We've got a pre-buy out for members. $90, which includes your shipping. We just did it shipping included. For 5 grams of crystals. And that's 5,000 milligrams. And there's still some left out there, members. Go jump on the bandwagon and grab you 1 deal per person. And if something happens that it doesn't arrive, I will, of course, give you 100% of your money back. We also have 4 deals on the new CBD lotion for members. If you would like to buy those wholesale, I have put $30 on the shipping, but I refunded, I think, $16 of that back to the last person that purchases, because we want to make sure it goes priority mail, and we got to get it to you priority. So we put $30 on the shipping, and then we're just refunding whatever we don't use, because it's CBD and it's hot. And then we don't mail except for on Mondays and Tuesdays, because we want to make sure it gets to you on time. All right, we're going to have to do the new fun one. Let's look at it. So, well, let me finish that. So we have a pre-buy, and those will be delivered out. That I'll get it next week, and then we'll break it all up into the containers, and then we could mail it next week. But I'm always so worried in this hot summertime about CBD getting stuck in a transfer truck on a USPS lot on a Sunday, and then not being emptied until a Monday morning. So I don't ship CBD except for the first of the week. So the first of the week, Monday, all of those will go out and you'll get yours. And so if you'd like 5,000 milligrams of the CBD isolates that I recently was able to buy enough of to qualify for that price, go on over to thesoapykisses.com. If you are not a member and you'd like to become one to get a deal, you can go in and sign up, fill out your form for Hillary, and then she'll give you the passwords so that you can get into where the pre-buy is and be able to purchase. And then also, though, we have the lotion in the 2-ounce jars. We have 3 batches of those left over from our recent manufacturing of those for members, and we have 3 left. And so if you wanted one of those would go out Monday right away if you want to go in and buy a set, and I will give you, it'll probably be around half of the shipping back after we ship, and we see how much it costs to get it to you priority. And those creams are so awesome. We made it in the day cream genre, so it's nice and light, a real nice light cream that just disappears quickly into the skin, that has CBD in it and arnica and all those wonderful herbs and some essential oils. We don't give away our recipe, but if you were to purchase for a wholesale product, like I purchase wholesale products all the time, and you will get an ingredients, label, but you don't get the exact amounts of what is inside the product. And we have what we call a proprietary blend of essential oils and CBD and broad spectrum oil that we put in our products. And to keep copycatting down, we don't give the exact amounts away, just so you know. And but the product will sell really well. It's very effective for rashes and eczema and it's a topical, not for human consumption. If this was a human consumption product, I would have to give exact details. But it is not for human consumption. It is for topical use. So you will get these jars, and they're great for rashes, acne, eczema, irritations to the skin, things of that sort. This stuff is just awesome. And we have those if you would like to just buy some and resell it on your tables. All right, so let's do the new one. And Bridget, are you free?
Yep.
Oh! We're waiting on you, Bridget. Let's give Bridget clappies. Come on, Bridgie. Oh, let me get under the air vent. We've missed you, Bridget. Come on, clappies, everybody. Come on. There's your clappies coming. And we have a CBD emulsified sugar scrub class coming up, guys. And the last week, the last week of the month, I go every August and do Labor Day weekend.
I got clappies.
I know. Because we're so excited.
Oh yeah.
She's going with me to grotto meeting. All right. Do you want to cut it? Yeah. Okay. Cut away, cut away, cut away. So now, how did we do this?
I actually don't know. I did not watch the video. I'm a heinous horrible girl. I'm a horrible girl.
Well, what we did is we took and we put the small scraps in there like we always do with the Chunky Monkey. And then we took and poked soap slices down in it after we put it in the mold.
I thought so.
But we did the butt side up instead of the more ragged top.
Yeah.
There was a one here, see where she messed up?
Yeah, she put
And
the
that's
ragged.
not as attractive.
There's another one.
Yeah, I told her, but she didn't understand what the butt side up meant, and so she didn't get it right. But anyway, this one here I did. And I called her and we fixed one. Oh, look how cool! Isn't that cute? And so we've got all the little pieces for the Chunky Monkey. Oh, yes! We got all the little pieces from the scraps from our soap in there, plus so much peppermint that everything tingles, trust me. And then we put the butt side up, and that is so attractive. And like if you get one, like really, this one's a little tall. That right there is going to break off in packaging. Hang on a second.
Yeah. Like this one's
Yeah,
a little...
it's the same thing. So look, just come in and cut it.
even with the... Oh, yeah.
See, and now we won't have any problems with packaging.
Yeah.
We just cut it. There's a little one that will need to be cut, just a little. And let's see. There we go. Now it's perfect.
Ooh, I like this one. Look, there's a big old chunk of orange in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there is. And we put so much pepper. Oh, and the pink is madder root. These soaps, they walk out the door too, don't they?
They do. Chunky Monkey is quite well loved. They'll go, which ones is your peppermint soaps? And I'll name them off, and they'll go, where's that shampoo monkey at?
And so this is just the perfect combination, I think.
Oh, look at that one. It looks like Christmas.
Uh-huh. Well,
It
you
kinda
know,
reminds me of fruitcake.
I know at Christmas it would be fun to do this with white soap. Put pink chunks in it and do white sticks. You know, like make it up ahead of time. You know, like really work this thing out. Do the pink soap and don't put the little pieces in, but make some soap that's pink and do the chunks is pink, or vice versa. Make this pink or make it white, whichever, and then make the sticks, you know, the slices. Do the slices from, you know, because you did it on purpose, and do it from either white or pink. And oh, thank you. And so that right there would look really nice for Christmas. Although this right here,
Oh, yay! Bridget gets a scrap bar.
oh, let's see that one.
It's a good size scrap bar too.
Show the design though. That really looks pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
Ooh.
Ooh,
those.
that one is pretty. I like the white chunks in there. I think white chunks and white sticks on a pink bar would look nice. You know, do it on purpose a certain way. We just opened up the scrap bin and dumped a bunch in. Stirred it up and said, I think I could put some more in there. So we did. Let me see that knife. Whoop!
Did you drop it?
I did. No, not the soap.
Oh. That's about
I
the
think
same.
I have these things in the wrong ears. Pam said, hi, Bridget.
Hi.
I think this one's gonna need a little bit. Whoop. And this one here is gonna need a little off. There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe even that one needs a little bit more. Or when we package, it might break. Just occasionally, one of them needs a little bit of trimming.
Yeah. Like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've really loved our sealer.
I do love the sealer. It's awesome for books. Did you drop it all the way on the floor this time? You know, you need to
I
attach
don't know how
a
to ma-
string. You need to attach a string so that when they flop out, at least you don't lose them forever.
I don't know how they sell these things to joggers.
Are they jogging ones?
I don't know. I just assumed joggers bought some.
Sounds doubtful.
So you think that one's going to your house, do
It
you?
is. It is. It's going to my house. I am in due for a bar. A new soap.
Anyway,
So
so
all my little bars are all.
we've got like 4 buckets of scraps, and I just opened one and started scrambling through it, getting the slices out from when we cut, you know, the end pieces. And these things here, and oh, it'd be even fun to save these up,
And then reuse
and then make white peppermint soap, and put these.
Oh, that would be
in.
fine.
Maybe we'll
Do that.
maybe we'll take these things here
We should
and we'll
pollute.
lay them out and let them dry.
We should pollute a grandma's old fashioned one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, grandma's is gonna
You,
get some
you
color.
want to do the peppermint? I mean the restful lavender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all clean and ready to go.
All right. So this one here is our French lavender, and I take alkanet root when I finished everything. I mean everything, and it's just ready to mold. And then I put powdered alkanet root on the top and just just stir it up a little bit, just enough, and then watch it turn blue with the heat, and boom.
You get these lovely
Ah.
swirlies.
Yeah. And that's the way we do this one. Do you have the white piece of paper for this one?
Yes, it's right here.
You really get some nice shapes.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to be careful to blend it well, but yet not stir it to the point you become one solid color.
Yeah.
But since we put it in dry, it is difficult to make it one solid color.
Oh, look. It's got little,
Oh.
little bits of crispies. See the crispies? Somebody didn't stir it good. I wonder who could that be.
Well, we got a new girl and she's working on
It's okay. They like the crispies, don't y'all?
it. Yes.
They do. They like the crispies. I like the crispies too.
I'm going to rotate now, Bridget, and we'll use the other side.
Okay. Rotating.
There we go. She's done a really great job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good.
And I think we should start keeping our slices.
I always keep the slices. I
And-
just store them in the other buckets.
Oh, do you have a bucket just for slices?
No, I just put them in there and then I can dig for them when I need them.
You make soaps out of them, don't
Yes, I do.
you? Start making them out of the scrappies and leaving and let's start selling these.
Selling them?
Yes. And keeping some of them, for the chunky monkey.
Mm. Itchy, itchy eye. Which
Have
one's
you
next?
wiped up good?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Got a little bit right
If
there.
there's nothing on there, you could do the white one. But if you think there's anything, wipe it really good.
I tried
Otherwise,
to get the other
okay,
color to
that's
be
my
white.
thoughts on. I didn't fin. I
Finish.
I didn't finish. I'm a bad girl.
I wants to do the giggle bar. Can we do
And-
the giggle bar next?
Yeah.
Yay! I love the giggle bar. Giggle bar scrappies belong
Oh.
to me.
I swear. I need to just take these back to the Walmart. You can't keep them in my ears. They won't stay. I don't know how to make them stay.
Yeah.
Let me get past you. So, I hope that y'all will get you, if you're a member, will get you a pre-buy.
Ooh, look at that one. It's so pretty. That's okay. Being better late than never. What is it? She said she was sorry she was late.
Well, we're glad to have you. Yeah. Today we're just cutting soap and we're talking about the pre-buy. We've already have them whipping out of here, but there's still some left. And I wanted to make sure because yesterday Hillary couldn't be on. She couldn't send emails. Her Wi-Fi was down. They were having a storm. And so I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about the pre-buy. I've worked so hard to get it for you. And in appreciation for you being our members that we love. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew about it so that, because we don't have enough for everybody to get one, but we thought, probably not everybody would want one anyway.
I love it when it's like all colory and then has the swirls of white.
It's true.
I love it.
Show that one. Show the front and the back of it.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the other side of the one I just showed. That one.
This is our tie dye. It's to try to mimic tie dye
And it's
in a soap,
the best soap ever.
but yet naturally. It's got lots of patchouli in it.
Uh-huh.
Not a little bit of patchouli in
No.
it. Not just an ounce of patchouli. It's got ounces and ounces and ounces of patchouli in it.
If it could get you high, you would be like blasted. If it could, it can. Just makes you feel good.
It does. It's awesome. But if you get in the tub with this bar and you soak for too long, some people have reported that they've had to have help getting out of the tub.
They get wobbly legged.
They get a little wobbly. All right.
So I guess it's time for number 12.
Yeah, citronella and tea tree. Citronella and tea tree, I use this one for mosquitoes. So if somebody comes in and they say, you know, I want to keep the bugs off, but the number one bug I want to get rid of is mosquitoes.
Number 12's for you, unless you don't like bees. Bees like citronella. Did you know that?
No,
They do.
I didn't
You're not
know.
watching that. Bees already love me. Then I become a bee magnet.
I didn't know that. You know, bees love her. We don't know why.
They hate me, but
And
they love me. They want to sting me.
They
chase
want
me.
her. They want her. I mean, they chase her down.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be nowhere will there be a bee, and suddenly there is a bee after Bridget and your father. Her
Yep,
father's the
my
same
father's
way,
the same way.
and
Wait,
he's
did you-
horrified of bees.
I hate bees too. I hate them.
She was born this way. I swear to God, she was born this way.
It's
It
not-
was
it's-
not that she learned this behavior from her father.
No.
It was day one,
Bees?
screaming from bees.
Bees are evil. Just that sound, the buzz they make.
You know,
It's enough to
and
make
everybody else will be like, if you just won't bother that bee, it won't bother you. Oh no, it's
No.
coming to find her.
Yeah, I have been stung. I was in a friend's house. She had bees outside. There was a wasp nest on her porch, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay in the house,
So I'll be fine.
you know, so I'll be safe. You know, I'm gonna sneak
Did you
in
get
the other
stung
door.
twice?
Yeah, I got stung twice. Like it was these dark red wasps, and I was sitting in a black roller chair, and I was like, okay, I'm cool, you know, no bees in here. And I went to get me a drink, come back, sat down, and it was on the top of the part of the rolly chair. It rolled down and just stung the hell out of me for the hell of it.
Stung that. Is this a family-based YouTube channel?
Yeah, sorry. It just stung me. It was mean and evil. Okay?
Now-
So then we kills that bee. And I'm like freaking out because I don't like bees. And they're doctoring me. Well, I go and I sit back down in that chair. There's one on the back of the chair. And I sat on it and got stung again. Same night.
Seek and destroy, Bridget. Anyway, I want to show you something. Do you see that glisten? My new employee did not get the essential oils blended in as well as she should have. Because it is that little of amount, most likely that'll get drawed into the soap and I'll be okay, but I'm going to have to watch it. See that glisten?
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah,
Yep.
little pockets that she
Yeah.
didn't serve in.
Yeah, I'll teach her.
Yes. It is a learning thing.
Yep.
It's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
But she didn't destroy anything.
She didn't break nothing?
She didn't break anything. She didn't ruin any batches of soap. Well, I mean, this might
10
be a
points
slight
to Gryffindor
inconvenience here.
10
You
points
know,
to
we might
Gryffindor.
have to wipe them down or blot them, but she's still got enough of it in there that we shouldn't have to actually, you know, discount the soap. It's just a light issue,
Yeah.
right?
I say that's 10 points for Gryffindor right there.
10 points for Gryffindor. We're going to the grotto meeting, and I've got my car full of items to donate for the auction. I'm really excited about it. The Cave Fest auction is coming up Labor Day weekend, and I'm also going to be making breakfast for everybody. I'm excited about that.
What are you making them?
We're gonna have sausage biscuits, and then jelly and or cheese and butter and jelly or butter and cheese biscuits.
There needs to be English muffins there.
English muffins.
Yes. English muffins. You can't go wrong with English muffins. I love them when they're toasted and buttered.
Uh-oh.
Did you not turn off your reader?
This one it don't come in on. This one is the store.
Yeah.
It's the store. Can you go back that way and talk? What number is this one?
It is a 14 number.
Oh, this is bar number 11. I sell a lot of bar number 11. This one is the one that's great for dogs, and I sell tons of it. and I had an extra crop, so I just did one batch of it. We normally do 11 in the great big one, but I can never do wrong with making another batch of number 11. So we accidentally just made one too many. And there was one I was wanting to make, but I'm out of one of my essential oils I need to make it. So we throw 11 in there. Cedar wood and tea tree. Can't beat it. And this one is just excellent for dogs. And then we're going to have to change cutters because we're going to do our Snow White soap, which of course we should have done first. But I was too excited. I wanted to do one. Here, let me show you. It's not much of a hole, but there's a little bitty hole right there. You can take your scrap when it's soft and just, ta-da, it's gone. It's Play-Doh at this particular stage. It's just Play-Doh. Once it hardens, of course, you can't do that. More slices. And aren't these pretty? I love these. And you know, the lard soap is so easy and it sells so well. Anybody that's allergic to certain things want it. People that's got poison ivy or rashes want it. People that think that this is the only soap that's made homemade, you know, grandma's old-fashioned lard soap. It's traditional. It's fun to say, oh, look, I'm going to try some of this. And people get addicted to it. And then eventually you might can bring them into a better base of soap. So that they can, you know, they can get more bubbles and more funness. But Grandma's old-fashioned lard soap is a wonderful choice. All right, so now I got to change cutters. Miss Bridget is on the phone, so I'm going to go get that cutter. Hang 10. I'll be right back. Whoop. Go. All right. Now we can do some Grandma's old-fashioned lard soap. I need to wipe my hands though. This stuff is Snow White. If you want a white soap, use lard in your soaps. Lard is a wonderful oil for the skin. It's hard, so even now, this soap's already very, very hard. And I took the thermometer and I swirled all in it. I thought that gave it a pretty top. So I'll have to push a little harder. And look at that, Snow White, beautiful soap. People love this stuff. I sell it for $3.50 a bar, and there's a lot of profit to that. I tell you, this new top design just really looks good with it. I think this is going to be a new way to do it. See, isn't that pretty? That's just really, really pretty. It looks all frothy, you know,
Yeah.
like whipped cream. I'm just taking the side tips off. And, I mean, that's just really, really pretty.
Okay. Got her took care of.
Awesome. Look at the new top.
On the grandma's?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
I
that.
know it's all fruffy. How'd you get it fruffy?
I took the thermometer
Uh-huh.
and just
You swirled it?
little bitty swirls, just all
Uh-huh.
over it.
Wonder what would happen if you would put one of those, you know those mixery thingies that make milk frothy? Wonder what would happen if you put one of those in it.
I don't think that would work. It looks frothy. It ain't frothy.
I still want to try.
We gotta hurry up and clean up
Uh-huh.
because we're going to Chattanooga.
Yeah.
So you gotta hurry.
Alright, so you want me to put the essential oils up from the toenail oil?
Oh, please, quick,
Yes.
quick. Okay. Whew, it's hard. And for those of you who have problems with your thyroid, I don't care what your dentist says, unless you have the lead outfit on with the thyroid guard, do not let them take your x-ray. They've been doing some work on this side. I'm getting a bridge. And they needed to do an x-ray, and it wasn't to where they could do the side x-ray with the guard, and so they wanted to do the panoramic, you know. And I was like, I gotta have that thing. And they're like, we can't do that with the panoramic, but it's low. X-ray, you know, it's low, but it won't work if you wear the thyroid guard. I got low energy, stopped losing weight, and started getting grumpy immediately after such. The thyroid does not like x-rays. Do not do it. Read about it online.
Yeah. The last time mine gave me trouble was after an x-ray.
Yes, mine started after I did the mammogram. And they have just the little doodad for the thyroid in the tray, they say, on Google. They say that it's part of the thing for the mammograms, but they don't get it out and use it.
Because they're lazy hoosies.
I don't want to call people lazy. It could be uninformed exactly
That's
why
possible.
that's there and what it's for, you know. People don't realize how much damage x-rays do to the thyroid.
X-rays are just bad for you in general.
Yes, but
Bad.
the thyroid is your
It's your brain.
it's like the what do you call it, I'll let you clean up. It's like the motherboard in your computer. It's like the computer in your car. It tells everything when to do it. No, there's nothing in the EO soap. In the EO soap. Let me just rinse my hands and I'll tell you about it. Randy, oh, I'm gonna be in trouble now. Steve fixed my hand washing sink. So, we'll get the hand washing sink. Uh-oh, Bridget, yeah, get me a screwdriver. A screwdriver, what kind of screwdriver? A Phillips head screwdriver.
Uh-huh. Steve didn't fix it that good.
Never mind, I just turned the water off. Steve did not fix the sink.
And appropriately.
Let's see, turn the wood, they can see.
I just bring him over
No, that's okay. Let's see if we can get this thing back in here.
Uh-oh.
It's still draining, and I've turned the water completely off.
Ah.
Yes.
There we go. Sorry, the camera kept dropping.
Okay. I'll have
There
to
you
remind
at.
everybody,
There you are.
do not use the hot water. I barely managed to get it off with the screwdriver. Steve's prowess is not as good as he thought it was.
Nope. You'll have to refix the camera. I turned it and it went bloop. I'm sorry, y'all played elevator for a minute.
They play elevator all the time with me. It's this the way this thing goes. I turned it and I went to turn it off, and instead it turned on high, and then it would not shut off, and water was just going everywhere because it was in that little bitty hand washing sink, so it was hitting and it was just flying up everywhere, and I'm like, trying to get it off. Have to call Steve Areno, tell him his honeydew list is now bigger. Anyway, I want to show you what I got. You got to go to the Goodwills. You got to go to the thrift stores. $4
Mama's favorite kind of
and a hand stand. When it was in the original, I love Taylor. Taylor's one of my favorite brands because they're always safe right here about water and stuff. And oil. Stuff can't get down in there. But anyway, I got this Taylor scale for $4 at the Goodwill. And when I pulled it out of the box, because they had it taped up, but I asked permission, can I see it? And they got it out for me. It was in the original plastic bag. And I pulled it out of the bag, and I didn't know it when I put my hand right here. There was something wet on it. It turned out to be aloe vera. Oh boy! And and I went, oh, there's something wet on here. My hands started stinging. I started turning bright red, and I had to rush myself to the bathroom and get some soap on me. So I did find that it has a flaw. But I don't know what it is or what caused it. But can you see the slight miscoloring in the black right there? It looks like a finger has touched it with something weird, but it don't come off. It's almost like the black is just tainted in some way. Like it just didn't get mixed up evenly before it was poured into the mold.
Ain't no telling.
And other than that, this thing's perfect. $4. So, and a hand stinging. So, I'm really proud of that. But anyway, all right, so, so you could hear me when I went over there because I had these in, but I don't like it. And I can never figure out if I'm getting them in right. Okay, so anyway, back to the subject at hand. The lard soap, I don't put anything in it. Now, you can. I sell it with lavender. I sell it with tea tree. And is that all? Lavender and tea tree. Yeah, lavender and tea tree. So I sell a lavender one. I sell a tea tree one. And I'm thinking about adding a peppermint one. And those sell really well. And I sell them for $4 if they have essential oils in them. I sell them for $3.50 if they don't. I make big bars, bigger than the regular bar, so my recipe's larger. Because lard is so freaking cheap. I mean, so I make a big bar, so that makes me very competitive, for those people who sell those little lard bars, it's just that big for, $8 or whatever. And we've got a new swirl on the top, so they're extra pretty. Are we all cleaned up?
Uh-huh.
No. Get the knife and put it away. Put the rag up.
Oh.
All right, so we got to go town. We got to go have some fun. But if you want to go on there and pay for the August emulsified sugar scrub class, it's there. Dora Burton, I have sent you a message. What kind of terpene do you want? Because you've already paid for your terpenes and your CBD for that class. That's optional. You don't have to do that. But I don't know which terpene you want. And I sent you a message on Facebook, but you've not answered. And so your shipping label is sitting over there waiting on you. And it's even easier, guys, if y'all just send the little button for when you buy something, just send it through Hillary. Then Hillary tells me. So like when you pay for that, you can just fill out I paid for something button, and then put in there which terpene you want. If you do the strawberry, that one there is supposed to make you alert and go go go. If you do the Pineapple Express, I don't know for sure it will be very effective because it's just your middle of road happy, and and we're relying on skin to absorb a middle of the road. So, and I've never tried it. And then if you get the blueberry, that one makes you very calm. So when you take a bath with the soap, it makes you calm. And so the strawberry is synergizing, the blueberry is chilling, and the pineapple is happy. So it would also be good to pair with happy essential oils. So if you've went ahead and already paid for your class, and now you'd like to pay for your CBD and terpenes, you can go ahead and do that. And those are coming out with the Green Road CBD, is the way I price those, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then you're getting a whole bottle, which has 100 milligrams of CBD in it, and it's a whole bottle of the terpene, and you put the whole bottle in there. I'll show you how to do it in the class. So and that's for the goat's milk, not for the emulsified sugar scrub. I'm sorry. That's for the goat's milk class that's coming up next month. This month, it's emulsified sugar scrub. I'm going to put CBD in it. You could go right now and do the pre-buy and get you a pre-buy of CBD. And we're going to do that the third week of this month, which is really coming up for the class. Because I will be gone the whole week. Last week, I believe, is Memorial Day weekend, because I donate my body for science and charity that week for the cave-in, and we're going to do breakfast for everybody. So I'll be there all week doing breakfast, so all throughout the weekend. So anyway, it'll be the last week, and it's okay if you can't hit the actual day. It's recorded, so if you miss it when we actually do it, you can come in and watch it later, and then you'll be able to come in and watch it for at least a week before the classroom will get closed. All right. So, and I'll try to get a date on that really soon. I've got a wedding coming up this month too. So I've got to make sure I line it up so I can still go to the wedding and I can still get to that week. And August is also my birthday.
Last day of the month is your birthday.
Last day of the month is my birthday. How old am I going to be?
I don't say that stuff online. You never ask a lady her age.
I think I'm going to be 55. I don't never keep up with stuff like this. It's just not good for your psyche.
Once I hit 29, I didn't keep up with mine either.
When I was
They
49.
ask me, they go, how old are you? And I'm like, hang on, I got to multiply.
I'm either 54 or 53. No, this is 2019.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be 54. I'll be 54. I've escaped 55 for one more year. I think I'll be 54.
What was it, 65 you were born in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 54.
I'm going to be 54. I'm not 55 yet. I'm a young spring chicken.
Yeah.
All right, it's just wonderful to spend time with y'all guys. And happy birthday to me. And you're so welcome about the answers on the lard. And put that stuff on
we have a
Ipsy.
free class too.
Oh, yes, we have a free class this month, which may end up being at the very first of next month, because I have my birthday, Labor Day week. I'm always doing that charity. And without my permission, people in my husband's family hauled off and decided to get married. And so I will get our date quickly. If we have to postpone so that everybody can enjoy it better, we will. But we're going to try to fit it all in there. All right. I love you guys. And it's $4.99 if you'd like to be a Soapy Kisses member. and we'll put you on the, what's the name of that page? The Inner Sanctum. And on Facebook, and then you'll also be able to get in on the pre-buys. Remember now, we got 3 batches of the wholesale order of cream with CBD in it and arnica and other herbs right now, which is the only thing that's clearing my face up.
It's wonderful
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, and you can fill out the button to subscribe to this to get an email whenever I'm coming or doing anything. If I'm going to be on YouTube, Hillary sends out an email to everybody. I'm trying to, there it is. Yes. Okay. All right. I was just making sure that I didn't not get one of Hillary's questions answered, which would have been one of y'all's. And I love you guys. And we're off.
Yep. I'm out here early. Oh yeah.
Woohoo! We're going to go
Mother
have a
of the
little
day.
bit of fun before the grotto meeting, and the car is just stuffed full of stuff we're donating.
I say we go to the mall.
Oh, she's just mall crazy.
I love going to the Chattanooga Mall. I hadn't been there in years, not since.
Oh, the free class this time, I think the free class is how I made it. How did I manage to get my brick and mortar off the floor? How did I do this? How did I go from being on, just being at a farmer's market with a little tiny YouTube channel to a brick and mortar? And how did I be successful? Because
It had a lot to do with me, because I'm awesome.
that's exactly it. I'm sure it was totally that. Anyway, but like every store that opened up down there where I did has went out of business.
Yep.
And new stores have came in, and some of those have went out of business. So how did I make it? What did I do to make it work? I'm going to tell you 100%, absolutely everything. I'm not going to hold back anything. And that's the free class, which might end up happening the 1st of next month.
But that means you get 2 free classes next month. Isn't
That's
that
right.
awesome?
Oh, that's absolutely right.
Silver lining.
That's absolutely right.